Hello, fellow Voyagers. Jess here with Odyssey Human, here today to talk about be disobedient when it comes to the facts. Welcome to the channel. This is the place where we help you hack through the jungles of consciousness so that you can discover the hidden treasures inside of you. And my friends, it's all there waiting for you to activate it. So if that sounds good, please subscribe. I'd love to have you on the channel. Today, I'm filming a little bit different time of day, so the light might be different. My eye makeup is a little different. And today is about disobedience. Disobedience. Because the facts, it doesn't matter how long we've been manifesting. We tend to sort things into two buckets, right? Imagination versus facts. Facts is what I see in the outside world. Facts, I'm going up against the facts. These are the facts. Facts are just as much imagination as are the things that are unseen, right? The things that have not yet manifested, the things that we are building in our imagination, the things in our dream world, they're all equivalent. And I talked about this in last week's video. If you have not checked that video out, check it out. Where I said your unwanted conditions are literally not real. We're going to build on that concept today and talk about disobedience, being intentionally disobedient when it comes to the facts. Because we give power to facts. Whatever we perceive and interpret, all of that is us, right? The sensations that we experience are us. The meaning that we give to things are us. It's all you. In my reality, it's me. Everything that we experience is ourselves, is through ourselves. It comes through us. There is nothing on the outside of us. And I want to read us some Neville Goddard. He's the granddaddy of manifesting. And when you actually read his words, it's very powerful. You can sense the power in the things that he has to say. And he tells us be totally disobedient. So this is from The Law and the Promise, his book. Do not bow before the dictate of facts and accept life on the basis of the world without. Assert the supremacy of your imaginal acts over facts and put all things in subjection to them. Hold fast to your ideal in your imagination. Nothing can take it from you but your failure to persist in imagining the ideal realized. Imagine only such states that are of value or promise well. So he says, hold fast your ideal. Hold fast the things that you want to be facts, what you see as truth, right? Facts, today's facts are tomorrow's fiction, right? When you think about even scientific method. The one thing I remember from scientific method from grade school is that we can only disprove something. We can never prove something. Like that's the basis of the scientific method. And so we have to remember that even these things that we perceive as so concrete or, that are scientific law, there's always an exception to the rule, right? There's always an exception to the rule. I mean, it's kind of laughable because today's fact is tomorrow's fiction, right? When we first thought the world was flat, that was a fact. Oh, wait, no, it's round. That was a fact. And now flat Earth is coming back. It's making a comeback. And, maybe tomorrow we're going to find out that the Earth is a triangle. Today's facts are tomorrow's fiction. And this goes for everything in your life, whether you've heard it from someone who has an authority, like a doctor, if they tell you, well, this is what it is. We don't ever have to accept facts. We give facts power, certainty, solidity, validity through ourselves, through our consciousness, because there's always someone who, as the world changes, as time moves on, as, the 3D circumstances mold and shift, because it is just an effect of our consciousness, things change. They change all the time, right? Think about the 4-minute mile, the first person to run the 4-minute mile. People said it was impossible, that the human body could not do that. And the guy who ran the 4-minute mile was like, watch me. He was blatantly disobedient to that. He was like, watch me accomplish this, right? Watch me push whatever the illusionary boundaries are. Watch me cross this threshold. Watch me be disobedient. And so I want to encourage you in your manifesting practice and who you are being and your awareness of all that you are. The disobedience is really, it's with yourself, right? We can be openly disobedient. That's fine. But we can also be inwardly disobedient. And when we hear something out there in the world, or someone tells us something, or we see something on television, or we read something in a book, and they're like, this is fact, this is true, this is the absolute truth, and it doesn't feel good to us, it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel genuine or acceptable in our reality, we can just be like, yeah, maybe in your reality, that's what the truth is, but not in mine. Like, I choose differently. I choose expansiveness. I choose less limitations for myself, right? Because facts, when we give facts power, they limit us in certain ways. And if we don't want to be limited in that way, we don't have to be, because there is nothing that we're ever going to experience or perceive that is outside of us, that is outside of our awareness, outside of our consciousness. And so we get to be disobedient with whatever the facts are. Disobey the facts. The facts, you create the facts. Nobody but you creates the facts in your world. Now, I know this from experience. I've done this in my own manifesting practice. I've had people showing up on my porch, knocking on my door and saying, knock, knock, I don't know why I'm here, but I'm apologizing. It's typically an apology. That's happened on more than one occasion. I have manifested things where, my logical brain was like, you can't do that twice in a row, or you can't make that happen again, or that's impossible, or the facts are this, or the fact is, the evidence is pointing to this. No, defy that. Be disobedient to the facts. Your feeling of freedom and your experience of the outcomes in your life, your ability to successfully manifest is proportional to your ability to be disobedient to the facts, to the objective truth that you think is out there that you're up against, to the fact that there's $1 in your bank account, or the fact that your SP is somewhere else, or you get to be completely disobedient to the facts, and your ability to manifest is contingent upon how disobedient you are, right? Your successes depend on how disobedient you are, how much you're able to thumb your nose at reality and say, watch me, watch me. So I invite you to dip into your stubbornness, to dip into your ability. I think we've all got this inner rebel inside of us, right? This inner rebel that is always yearning to be let out, but we hold it back because we're afraid of what people will think of us, right? We're afraid to be thought of as delusional. We're afraid to think of ourselves as delusional, but this isn't delusion, right? It's only we give the power to facts, so take the power away. And this is building upon, again, that idea that there are no rules in this. There are no facts. There are no facts. There are no facts unless you agree to them, unless you recognize them, unless you play along with everybody else who's believing the facts are true and that this is whatever it is, and everyone says that's what it is, and be disobedient, be blatantly disobedient to it. You don't have to do it openly. Sometimes it's fun to do it openly. Sometimes it's fun not to, and just to be quietly, inwardly disobedient and be like, yeah. So Be disobedient. Be a master. Your masterfulness depends on your disobedience. You can do this. I believe in you. If you need a tool, to start you help, to start helping with your emotional mastery, I think that's always a great place to start. But again, in your world, it's your rules. You don't have to listen to anything I say. You can decide for yourself. Even the things that I say, you can pick and choose. Pick and choose from whatever you hear. Pick and choose its truth. Feel it out for the reality. Openly disobey the things that don't feel good to you in your body, that don't feel right, that you don't want to activate in your reality. So if you need a tool to start doing that, find somewhere to start practicing, grab the tool that I've got in the description box below. It's totally free. It's just a quick little webinar. You watch it, you learn the tool, and you start practicing. So be disobedient, my friends. Rebel. Get the things you want and quit letting reality decide for you, because it's not out there. It's you. It's a part of you that you have accepted and gone along with just to fit in, or just to be accepted, or just to be normal, or just to be like everyone else, that you don't have to do anymore, because you know what's actually going on behind the scenes. You know how this all works. Today's facts are tomorrow's fiction. So you decide for yourself. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.